Hello, and welcome back to Kalis Dawn plays Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. Here we are at a Saturday morning stream, at least where I am. And I am looking forward to getting back into this. We just had, in our last stream, a lot of stuff happened. It was a 4-hour or so stream that went on. But at the end there, we had the armies of Benyan and Gallia, and the Laguz Alliance, coming to a head on the border of Gallia. And Queen Alincia came down and basically told them both to go home. Wasn't willing to fight either of them, and wasn't willing for them to have to spill blood on Crimean soil. And the Laguz Alliance respected her courage and her stance and backed off. And so did General Zelgius, but Senator Valtome did not, and he ordered his men to kill Queen Alincia. The Grail mercenaries, of course, and the Royal Guards, the Crimean Royal Guards, intervened and ended up defeating the soldiers of Senator Valtome. Then the senator, after following the battle for Zelgius leaving the battle, he was going to execute General Zelgius. Being a stupid senator, seemed like a smart thing to do. But at the last moment, the Apostle showed up, Apostle Sanaki, with the Pegasus Holy Guard. And so things have taken an interesting turn, because the senators had captured Sanaki and kind of imprisoned her in a villa. Not officially imprisoned, of course, because she's the descendant of the goddess, and there's no way that they could officially do so, but, so we're going to see what happens. I assume more war.
Apostle Sanaki arrives without warning at the Central Army's main camp in Crimea. With a strength born of conviction, she exposes the senator's vile plot to undermine and usurp her. Valtome counterattacks with a claim crafted by the Senate that the Apostle is a fraud who, along with her Prime Minister, Sephiroth, is attempting to deceive all of Benyan and lead them away from the goddess's graces. To the citizens of Benyan, the senators are chosen by the goddess and are worthy of the same respect given to the Apostle. As for the Apostle, her image is tarnished when the Senate imprisons Prime Minister Sephiroth in her name. An ever-growing number of Benyan citizens are willing to believe the senator's claim that the Apostle is an agent of evil trying to deceive them.
That's just an example of how people will believe,
divided. One camp,
depending on their viewpoint, whatever they want to.
Supports the Senate. This new turmoil fans the flames of chaos into a mighty conflagration burning across Delius.
Chapter 11, Just Cause. Thank you for coming today, everyone. I am in your debt, all of you. The King of Gallia, Kenegis, the King of Phoenicius, Tibarn, the Serenus royal family, Raphael and Racin, and the Queen of Crimea, Alincia, who worked tirelessly to arrange this meeting and generously extended her hospitality. She gave me hope when I was driven out of my country and offered aid when all seemed lost. You have my sincere gratitude. Before we begin, allow me to make a few things clear about the recent war between Benyan and the Laguz Alliance. When we received your letter stating that the Senate had made scapegoats of the Herons for the previous Apostle's assassination, Prime Minister Sephiroth and I decided to investigate the Senate and prosecute them if needed. Then the senators made their move.
What did they do?
They imprisoned me in a room in the Mainal Cathedral. They then forged an arrest warrant for Sephiroth and jailed him. I admit there had been major rifts between myself and the senators in the past. However, I had no idea that they would stoop to such deplorable acts. I should have known. This is all my fault.
We didn't think you were behind all this warmongering. What you just told us confirms what we had guessed.
I have been forced to flee my country, but that doesn't change the fact that I am the Empress of Benyan. I will not allow the Senate to declare me false, nor will I stand by as they seize and ravage Benyan. I must return to my country, save my people, and take back my birthright. To accomplish all this, I would like to form an alliance with the Laguz tribes. Help me save Benyan.
I will accept if you will agree to a few conditions. First, the immediate and total emancipation of any Laguz remaining in slavery. Second, that new diplomatic relations between our peoples start with a clean slate. No bias against Bjork or Laguz shall be tolerated. Lastly, a full alliance between our countries to further solidify this agreement. If you agree to these terms, I give my support. I hope that at long last the dream that both King Ramon and I held can come to fruition.
I agree with King Kennegus completely. If these conditions are agreed to, Crimea would like to join this alliance as well.
Do you intend to return to Serenus Forest? Oh, do you intend to return the Serenus Forest to the Herons when you take back the throne?
Of course. The goddess loved the forest because the Herons made their homes there. I will see to it that you can return home. My brother, we can finally go home. Our family can be together again in our own homeland for the first time in decades.
All right, I'm all for this. I didn't need much convincing, though. I just want to rip those idiot senators in half.
Gallia, Phoenicius, Serenus, and Crimea shall hereby make a pledge. Apostle Sanaki, we will wholeheartedly support your effort to return to the throne, so long as we stand united in our ideals. Please, bring peace back to our lands. Each of you has my deepest gratitude. I swear I will accomplish that goal.
So, it sounds like everyone is on the same side now. That's the best news I've heard in a long time.
I feel the same, but it's too early to celebrate. I will not be happy until I take back my country. How we fare in the battles to come will be of the utmost importance.
The Grail mercenaries would be glad to help. I know that we're a small unit, but we'll do our best to see the job done right.
I certainly hope you will, especially since I've decided to make you the commander of our combined forces.
Wait, hold on there, what did you say? Listen, Apostle Sanaki, I'm really flattered, but General Zelgius is much more
Zelgius returned to the Empire by himself to rescue Prime Minister Sephiron. Our army consists of the troops he left behind, as well as the armies of Crimea, Gallia, and Phoenicius. Ike, you're probably the only person on the face of Tellius who commands respect from all 4 countries represented here. Ike, I know you're not happy about this, but you're the only person who can bridge the rift between Laguz and Bjork.
No, I'm not happy about it. I thought my days of being a general ended 3 years ago. But I won't refuse. If you think I'm the only person who can pull this off, then I'll do my best not to let you down.
Thank you, Ike. Let us go meet with the armies and the soldiers you will be leading. They will want to meet their new commander.
Not again. Ike. Reluctant general. Alright. Let's see what we get here. What does she have to say? That's fair. I get another Master Crown. Trying to think if I have anybody to use it on right now. Oh, I do. I can use it on these guys. So honest. Oh boy, these guys again.
Indeed, Sir Simpleton. Kieran is definitely entertaining. We'll give him that. Alright, so I've got some more units. Are they ones I intend to use? Not particularly. But that's okay. Let's see. Definitely not you. Kalil, you are terrible. And you, I'm also not using. Is that because Kieran's bad? No, Kieran is not bad. But I don't intend to use him. You are bad, Danvid. And you are also not terrible, but your name is Makalov, and I dislike you immensely, so... just how it is. Alright, the crown I will use on Soren here, who would need 6 levels to get up there. Just ridiculous. Alright, let's first see what's in the shop. Special shop, Thoron. How good is Thoron? Very good is the answer. Still, I mean, I just gained a lot of money. Hey, Rangor. I mean, yeah. His performance in 3-9 was great. So, as I said, he's not bad. I just don't like him. I can only call him bad if he had a bad performance, and with that performance, I couldn't. So, yeah, that's fair enough. Is it? Can I forge a better Thunder Tome for 3,200 gold, though? I'm actually curious about that. Let me check. So for 3,200, we've got 9 damage, 65 hit, 5 crit. Oh, almost definitely. Let's check. 9, 65, 5 is what we're dealing with. And if I say forge a basic Thunder, I get 8. Yeah, for 2,200, even if I did nothing and just stopped there, it has 15 more hit, 1 less damage, and the same crit. Yeah, I would take that trade-off. Yeah. Oh, you're saying I should do just a little bit of hit? What about crit? Normally, wouldn't I want to put crit up on Thunder? Or do you not really focus on crit for things like magic? I'm curious. I see. I mean, it is... I like putting crit on things that already have crit on them. Just to get that extra boost. But it is true that crit isn't a reliable thing. I mean, only when you have skills like Gamble and have enough accuracy. Like, for swords, I used to do Gamble on like Mia, and I would put max accuracy, max crit on her swords, and then with Gamble, she would still have like a 75-80% chance to hit and have pretty much guaranteed crits. But yeah. Yep. Yeah, that is all good stuff. It doesn't hurt to forge this. Let's go ahead and we'll use a coin. I've got a few. And we'll just pick the middle card and see what we get. Ah, nice. 2 damage up. 10 damage. That's nice. We'll go Final Fantasy with it. And we'll give that to Soren, because who else am I going to give it to? Let's see here. I mean, I didn't buy Thoron, did I? I thought... Yeah, I didn't waste that. Alright. Let's see. Is there anything here I want to sell? I think I definitely want... I'm just going to sell these herbs. I have no need for them. They do too little healing at this stage. I might sell some of those. We'll see. Got a lot of stuff to do. Let's see. I think I've promoted pretty much everybody, and now that we're in that range, I'm not worrying about bonus XP on them. Not for a while, anyway. How much? Oh, I have a ton of bonus XP! Sheesh! I didn't watch that yet. No, I've been so busy with work. This is the first break I've taken pretty much since the last stream. And unfortunately, with my work, it's all voiceover work, so I can't really watch anything while I do it, since I'm either recording audio or I'm editing and mastering it, so yeah. It's one of the downsides of my job. So I have a ton of bonus XP right now. Wondering why I have so much. You are absolutely right. That is a good point. Let me save and do that real quick. We'll go through to the actual battle, and then we'll head back to base. Oh, you're absolutely right. That's why I got so much. It is time to get moving. Do we have a target? First, we'll head for Flagur, the fortress town between Crimea and Penyan. Since the Laguz Alliance has fought in Flagur already, we're familiar with the lay of the land. Sounds like a good plan. Do you still resent your choice to command this army? No offense, Apostle, but you didn't give me much of a choice in the first place. Besides, if I'm not fully committed, how can I expect these troops to be? Just remember, when this is all over, you'll be getting one heck of a bill. Oh, I'm sure, and I know you'll be worth it. Speaking of which, I have something for you. Consider it a down payment. I'm sure you'll remember this blade. It is the Holy Sword Ragnell. Please, take it. Oh, I'd forgotten that they had Ragnell, which is why he didn't have it. Are you sure about this? I returned it after the Mad King's War because you said it was one of Benyan's national treasures. Oh, so you stole it from me. Okay. Indeed, this sword was used by Empress Altina, the first apostle of Benyan, back in the early days of the Empire. It was one of the 2 swords the Empress used to fight the Dark God. I can think of no better person to give it to. All right. I'd be happy to use it again. Thanks. That's great. Having Ragnell. That will be fun. Unfortunately, still don't get to promote Ike for a while. Excuse me, I bring urgent news to Queen Alincia and General Ike of the Apostles' Army. What happened? We've received a report that the Dane army has appeared near the border between Dane and Crimea. The Dane army demands custody of the Apostle on behalf of Benyan. They will use force if necessary. Dane wants to get in our hair again? Perfect. I am puzzled by this. Why does Dane support the Senate? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter. Ike, we must change our target. Agreed. We have to get Dane out of our way before we do anything else. Time to crush some Dane peoples. Yeah, you mentioned that last time. So, Dane still refuses to negotiate. Either they believe the Senate's lies, or the Senate is pulling some strings behind the scenes. Well, whatever the reason, we can't attack Benyan without taking care of this first. I will not give up. I won't stop sending messengers until they respond. Ike, I leave you in charge here. Let's keep our numbers small. We shouldn't provoke them any further. Oh, Screamier. You'll have your turn soon, Screamier. I promise. All right, let's go. I don't know what kicking their ass with less people will do for the how that will provoke them less. But let's go back to base. Oh, you were gonna have him do commentary on the 0% run? Great. Oh, that's funny, man. That's funny. Alright, Ragnell. Fantastic. So happy to have Ragnell. Now I can just hold on to the other weapon for silly reasons. I love how it has more crit, though, than Ragnell. But, you know. I mean, that's hardly worth the difference. If only I could promote. Like, I would love it if I could also promote Ike on this map. So then I could use him to clear the whole map, but it is what it is. Alright. Okay. So, oh yeah. Easily have the bonus XP to get Sigrun and Tanith up, and then I have an actual Air Force, rather than just Har. Well, Oki and Janov. Okay, so I do have an Air Force already. Let's get you going, Sigrun. Oh, that's too bad. Ruin your perfect pitfall map. Alright. So... Tanith. I've got plenty of bonus XP. Let's just do this. Oh yeah, because you were working on getting Janaf and Ulki up to their double S strike. Yeah, it makes such a huge difference. And I imagine, especially on 0%, it would be indispensable. Piercing those defenses. Alright. Now I'm trying to think. I've got them both level 20. And as we can see, besides luck and resistance is the only thing... Well, speed, luck, and resistance, okay. And magic. Alright, not entirely. Not entirely different. But there's a big strength difference and a little defense difference. Okay. Roughly comparable with each other, really. I was just wondering... I'm going to promote him. Absolutely. I was just wondering if I should... Because I have a crown, but I've already promoted... Oh, I was going to use a crown on Soren. Yep. I was like, I didn't want to... I was trying to remember how many crowns I have. Probably just the one. Yep. Because I didn't get it from the tent. I've missed a lot of crowns. So let's promote Soren. Then we'll use bonus XP to promote Sigrun and Tanith. And then we'll see what our situation is. Yeah, I have another save that I've been playing through from the beginning. Like kind of after this one, kind of behind this one, to see like what all I missed, like kind of checking and seeing what hidden items I missed and everything. And I had totally forgotten about the 3 different tents you can visit on that map and how you get like the Himern staff in one and the Master Crown and that stuff. I felt so silly. Let's see. Oh, we've got physics staffs. I forgot I stole those. Missed. Let's take things. And Soren. There we go. Alright, let's award some XP. Sigrun. Let's do it. Oh, look. I have a visitor. Let's ban them. I think I have discipline on somebody. I could probably give it to somebody else. Putting it on Soren I like because he has so many things to level up skill in, but is there a better use? Yeah, okay. Bonk with the staff. Yeah, seems good. Your stats do not bring me confidence, Sigrun, but that's fine. Even though I am not thrilled with your stats, it's fine. Really? That's funny. Wow. Well, that's probably a good idea. I don't know if I'll go as far as to go from E to A in a map, but nice. Let's see what we got then. So, quite nice. This protects them from being doubled. Their defense and their resistance is all respectable. Yeah. And even their hit points aren't as bad as I normally fear when I look at Pegasus Knight types. Yes. Is that true for both of them? No. Just for Tanith. Tanith is stronger than she is fast. And her defense is equal to her speed, which is boggling my mind. Yeah, see, Sigrun here is basically far closer to standard for Pegasus Knight in my experience. Lower hit points, less strength, less defense, but, you know, speed and luck, both good, resistance good. Yeah. Alright. So, was there any other bonus XP I wanted to use? I've still got quite a bit, but I think I'll save it for later, unless I want to make good use of my... I would definitely use some bonus XP on Janaf or Ulki if I was going crazy with them, but let's be real, I'm probably not. Though I could use a Satori sign on Janaf if I just gave him one more level. I don't really intend to make use of him much now, though. Alright, let's see what I've got skills-wise. Did I put that on Soren? I did not. Who has... I have Discipline. There we go. Okay. And I now have Paragon that I can put on somebody. Who is it that I really want to throw some levels in now? Oh, I was going to do Cancel. Cancel doesn't really work too well with Har. But we were going to replace Mia's Disarm and give her Cancel instead. Ah, that's a good point. 2 Paragons. Where are you at, Astrid? There you are. Remove. Goodbye. Alright, so... Sadly, I cannot gain XP. Wow. Really? Holy... Wait, what? They both have a lot more magic than I was expecting. She doesn't have space. I could give Imbue to Nephany, and she would be regaining 15 hit points a round. Now, granted, Wrath likes you being lower hit points, but I like my Nephany to be... I'd like to toss Nephany into the middle of, like, death and have her come out on top, which... That's nice. Okay. Let me think here. Of course, can they use Imbue? They can. That might be better for these more fragile units. And what... Trying to decide who to use Imbue on. Everybody has surprisingly better magic than I was expecting. Any thoughts on Imbue usage? It's like, I could put it on Ike, but that would be 4 hit points a round, which is useless. Titania. 14. Yeah, I can see that. She likes to get up in the mix of things anyway. She's got that high mobility, charge forward. Combining that with Soul, and there's no real benefit to her having low health. Sure, why not? We'll toss that in here. Not bad. I'll go ahead and give Nephany Paragon. One of my Paragons. Try to make her kill lots of things. I'm still going to bring Mist to battle, so I'm actually going to give her my other Paragon. And I'm going to give her Shade. So, hopefully, she stays alive. Okay. And I only have Disarm left. Why not? I'll give Disarm to her, for no reason other than just to give it. Alright, let's see about item management here. I am not going to have you have an elixir, but I have vulneraries that are unclaimed. And... let me give you a steel sword. Because of course I will, right? Good. Tanith, you've got a sword and a lance. And you've got a storm sword. I feel a bit bad for you having that weapon. That's the improved wind blade. That's probably a good idea. Let's do that real quick. Alright. Let's do that. And give her a nice shiny javelin. And we'll give it a coin. Why not? I've got a bunch. What do we get? What do we get? Damage and hit. I am good with that. Alright. And... oh, javelin names. Alright. And Tanith. Go. Alright. Let's move back there. Yeet. That would have been a good name. Good name. Let's see what we have here. She's still great on her weapons, doesn't need anything. She's got all she needs. I need to give Gatry some stuff. Oh, I didn't realize I was in items. Gatry! There's some steel lances that you can use. Let's grab that. That should all be fine. Okay. Mia. I mean, honestly, I think Mia is fine. We'll give her another Wodao. Oh my. We're a little short on the ranged ones there. Oh, okay. Got another physic. Interesting. Yeah, I should get some. And you're right, she's accurate enough and her strength is high enough that the steel blade is really solid on her. Whereas again, that totally goes against the stereotype, because you would think, you know, from traditional older Fire Emblem games, you'd be like, oh, the slim sword is what you would give to a Myrmidon, because it's thematic, right? Having this thin blade to slip through armor, but it's not a rapier. It's not... Oh, man. And her issue is not having enough strength to get through defense, not... Yeah. So he's good on hand axes. He's good on all of that. I thought you had some things I wanted. Alright, healing items. Good, good, good. You have... Oh, you have a spear. That's fine. Good. You got a nearly full hand axe. Forged hand axe. Forged. Silver bow, why not? Longbow is useless to you, literally. Okay. Oh, you have no ranged weapon. We need a javelin on you. Javelin or a hand axe, and one that has more than one use. Okay. Alright, so that's all I need is to go get a javelin for Gatry, I think. Bye for Gatry. Yes, Slim Sword is a terrible, terrible thing. Man, there's very few situations where it's not bad. I don't... A restore staff. Oh, for healing the status conditions. When you said restore, I was thinking recover. Did I sell one or something? Because there was one earlier in the game. Did I not pick it up? Did I sell it? Is it on... Is it with Micaiah or something? I think it's with Micaiah. That's probably where it is. Yeah. That's fine. Let's give that to Mist. Excellent. Alright, alright. We have done a lot of stuff. I think we are good to go. Nobody's XP is in a place where I really feel like doing anything crazy. Yeah, we'll just leave that. Alright, saving and gonna head out. Let me check supports before I go. Soren, 99 XP. Why would I do that? Oh, so that he'll immediately gain a level? Why? Oh, okay, right. So that it doesn't give them the +3 stats. It gives them. It just lets them immediately level and have a chance at good level ups. That's not a bad thing. But Soren is basically in the same spot the rest of my promoted guys are, which is, you know, first or second level in. So I think I'll leave him for the moment. That's true. I'm going to get a ton more. I'm being stingy with it a bit. Let's just pull him back in. And why not toss a couple of other people up? Get people ready to get excited and get going. Let's see. Yep, that's... Let's see, so Soren is good. R. Okay. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright, alright. We'll double check our supports. Okay, nobody is able to move up yet. Alright. Let us go. Oh, Tanith and Sugar. Why not? Doesn't hurt to use. All right, let's take a look at my map here. Oh, that's not what I meant. All right. Anything interesting? Some vulneraries I can steal. Ah, I forgot about that crossbow. And a concoction for stealing. Shine barrier. Another one? I'm guessing they're going to use those. Okay, okay. And my goal is to seize this from Goran over there. Okay. And as you mentioned, there's going to be a lot of very friendly things going on here. Alright, let's choose some units. Alright, Sigrun and Tanith will be doing quite well. I've got Ranulf, who I don't care about, other than he has to live. So I'm not bringing Oki or Janaf on this, even though they're fantastic. But I'd like to bring Soren. Well, what's the idea? I see. Keep him half-shifted so he has better survivability and let him shove my units forward. That's not bad. Let's return to base real quick. Oki, I would like to take your Wild Art, thanks. And is Mordecai around here for stealing your Smite? Alright. Ranulf. Hey, buddy. Excellent. And with him, yeah, I mean, his survivability will be decent. Yeah, he'll be fine. Alright, now let's do a quick save and head on into the level. Yeah, won't get obliterated. Alright, so there's going to be... I'm going to step into a lot of... since I'm not looking at a map, a walkthrough, I'm going to step into a lot of pits. I know that. But that's fine. I've got an Air Force that will help me out. Ike and Mia are teamed up. These two are teamed up. Neffany and Heather are teamed up. We're good. We're good. We'll do it. Alright, let's go. Alright, see you in a bit, Rengor.
I cannot believe this. It's an army of subhumans in Bjork. It must be true that this apostle is a fake. The true apostle would never join forces with those filthy creatures.
Oh, Dane.
The enemy has sent a messenger once again. Commander, this is the third time they've asked to negotiate.
Ignore the messengers. We must protect this bridge. That is an order. The order from the Maiden of Dawn. The Maiden of Dawn. Trash Maiden. Alright. So here is the strategy. The strategy is laugh at them if they try to attack Ike. Because he has Ragnell equipped. And let's equip to give them the tiniest chance of survival. By which I mean I'd like to have them to have a tiny chance of living. We'll do that. Let's see, do they have... We're wary of bows is really the only thing. Wind magic and bows. Wind magic and bows. Nobody for a long, long time. Wow. Just those guys way back there? That's it? That's all? Oh, there's a couple of wind mages. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, man. Alright, let's see what we can do here. That's all fine. Yeah, we will swap to the Glorious Killer Axe. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, 22 speed. Yeah. You're alright, friend. Alright, let's go. Oh, somebody is foolishly dying to Neffany. Impaled. Here comes a level. Alright, Neffany, what you got? Very nice level. Very nice. %27 chance. They hit after all. It is something. Oh my, how cute. Another impale. Kill Mia. Do it. Show me the goddess Mia. That is precisely what it is. Alright, Mia. How's your level up? Oh, glorious level up. Glorious. Amazing. All right, Titania. What do you got for me? Another really solid level up. Really solid. Okay, yeah. Just more XP for... Wait, you warped them or something? You rescued them. I see. And somebody else is going to give them a heal. Good old mend. Excellent. I'm fine with that. Alright. I'm going to stop right there. And we're going to move right up here. Okay. Really solid. These poor Dane soldiers, man. They just have no idea what they're up against. And again, like, they're like, we don't want to provoke them. And I look at them like, seriously? I would be much more provoked if, like, a force of 10, 15 guys took down my entire, like, we're still attacking them, you know? Took down my entire squad. I'd be like, I don't know about you. I feel pretty provoked. Let's see, how far can we go? Definitely we can go as far as we need to. Up. Nephany has fallen and is in trouble. Ah, welcome, our Bollinger. Alright, what do we got? And goodbye. Is my group too strong for this level? Yes, probably. But it's not like I've cheated or anything, I'm just... Up? What are you doing here? Leanne is here. Leanne is great. I love Leanne. There's a small problem, is that if I let Tibarn and company go to town, this whole battle will be over with him having killed everything. Cause, yeah, those stats doubling is terrifying. 36 strength, 48 skill, 40 speed, 32 defense, 20 resistance, with a 20 damage weapon. Oh, and his skills. Did I mention he has those crazy, crazy skills? Insane. That's what's going on here. Leanne, you can get over here, right? Good, good. Let's give a shove, a smite, rather, to get Soren up here. We'll go ahead and use a heal staff. Alright, Soren, what you got? That's, you know, I've definitely had worse level ups. Strength is just the one I'm happy to get, because now almost no tome will be too heavy for him. So that's good. Man. It's like, where do I even start to go, go killing? All right. Alright, let's cross our fingers for a good level up for Har. I mean, he's a god of death. He probably doesn't need it. And so I spoke, and it happened. That's how it goes sometimes. Up, I could have done, and still will do. Actually, I'm going to step up here. And I'm going to have her... because I want to order Tibarn to not go crazy. That's what I want to do. So, hey, Tibarn. I want you to go back here and guard this fortress. Yep. Let's see. Let's kill. I know, I totally jinxed it. That's why I was getting good level ups on all of them, and so I wasn't saying anything about, you know, I was just saying, oh, those are good level ups. I wasn't saying anything about, oh, I wonder how many more of those I'll get, because I was afraid to jinx it, but I messed it up with Har. Yeah, yeah. Alright, let's step back here. Nice and easy. That's what we're talking about. Get out of there and stop trying to take our XP. That's what I thought. Shine barriers getting deployed. Sadness. Oof. What a silly place for a shine barrier. I'm guessing he put it there because those two to the top are actually traps. That's probably why. Otherwise, I see no point in doing that. Okay. Let's move up here. Smite. I'm probably gonna fall in a hole. Yep, that's what I thought. Sad. Sad. We have ways of making it work. Let's rescue. The wind mages are still out of range. So we're gonna wait right there. Let's take and drop. Boom. That's what we're doing. Let's see, how far can she make it? We'll make them move further. Excellent. Sadly, it will take another usage of the golden axe. Alright, is there anything to steal right here? Steal, steal, steal. Nope. Oh, a killer lance there. I don't like that much. Oh, glorious, glorious, glorious. I'm a little bit nervous about that. Yeah, let's step right in here. Let's let Leanne get some more XP. Let's soften them up a bit. All right. How many people can attack from that position? Short spear. It's really just the short spear. She'll be fine. Just the short spear is all. Goodbye, sir. Au revoir. Let's move up. She disarmed him. Yes. Might have Heather steal that. That's how it goes. There we go. I was hoping it would go for Mia, but Tanith works too. Welcome back, Rangor. Goodbye, sir. Utter slaughter. Is he getting rescued? Yep. Was he in dire straits? No. Let me check something real quick. That's what I thought. You literally only have rescue. Okay. Let's see. It's a bit irritating, honestly. Let's see if I make it that far. I do. Rescue someone into a pitfall. That's fantastic. Alright, alright, alright. Actually. It's good that we can pass through. Oh, so then my units can run over the pitfall without it triggering? Interesting. That is a fascinating thing that I may just make use of. I'm a little wary of those wind mages. Let us use Sigrun. Yeah. It should be on Mia. In Path of Radiance, she also came with a sword that I found dubious on her. Same idea, ranged sword. I'm like, okay. There's a bunch of sword-locked people who would appreciate it. Yeah, Sonic Sword. But that one was actually magic, if I recall, kind of like a lot of the ranged swords are in most Fire Emblems. Well, I don't know about most, in a lot of Fire Emblems. Alright, let's get through there with... And let's see about killing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That brings us up to double S Lance. All right. Excellent. We can have some fun there. Oh man. Again, Heron stats. What are you gonna do? Alright, let's... Smite. Wait, does he have no weapon? Oh, I disarmed him. Huh, I wonder... I can't quite get her far enough. Man. Man, if I could just get her one more, I could steal that sword from him. Is it great for me to steal that sword? Not really, it's just fun. How far can you make it? Let's step over here. And kill. Yeah, I mean, it's just a steel sword. Is there anything to steal from these guys? Let's soften him up. Break my hand axe. All right. I would bring you up a lot closer, Heather. I think you'll just get killed if I do. And that makes me nervous. There we go. Our, excuse me, our castle is being protected by Tibarn, so we're safe. Respawn point secured, don't you know? Wait, you trying to tell me I don't respawn at the castle? Shh. Unlikely, unlikely. Alright, that was about to break too. Oh man. The yawns. All the shine barriers everywhere. Alright. I'm guessing this is probably a pitfall trap. If it is, I'm not bothered. Yep. It's alright. Mia will take care of the problem anyway. Ah, we can steal a mend, or, I'm a little nervous about that. Let's do a little shove right there. Steal the mend. Alright, crossing fingers. What do we have? Nice. Not bad. All stats that I appreciate. Double checking. Yeah. Looking very, very good. Okay. Huh. That's a bit of a pity that she can't. Oh. Well, that is unfortunate. Let's shove on the left. Yeah, that's what I thought. See if there's a benefit to slaughtering everything. Besides the obvious one, of course. Not rescue. Trade. 50 and 12. Yeah. Good heads up. Well, that was unpleasant. How rude of you. Let's see where we're at. I'm nervous about this bowman. Wait. How can you reach that far? How is his range listed as that far? Is it because he can get on a... I am confused. His range is surely not far enough. Definitely not. I'm guessing it's because he can actually get on one of these platforms. Huh, I made her able to act again, but she's still paralyzed till the end of the next round. Well, that is not what I was hoping for. It's alright. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, let's see what we have here. RNG is going slightly against my favor. Not too bad, though. Even in a pit and stunned, I am an intimidating figure. 21% chance, still got hit. Yeah, I'd say RNG is not going in my favor at the moment. Not at all. Good, good. Disarm. Excellent. That's going to be unpleasant. Oh, ow, 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 ow. I think she's only in range of that one, though, right now. Yes. Alright. I need to get some people killed. And by people, I mean not my allies. Alright, what I want to do is move you back here. I want you to wait, and I'm going to have him step in here and just heal you right there. Alright. I would like you to die. Yes, I think so. The purple blade. Astra, goodbye. Oh. This Astra's actually good. I mean, it's still bad, but it's good. Because the biggest complaint I had with Astra in Path of Radiance... Okay. So I have less problems with that one. In Path of Radiance, it cuts your damage in half before making you attack 5 times, which was utter trash. I mean, I've got Kalidbolg down here. It's the real one. The one that Ed has is not real. It's the fake one, you know. Okay. We are going to use... going to use some flying action to get in and take care of that catapult. Okay. Actually, I think we can deal with it right here. I had forgotten just how powerful he was. Let's go. Yes, yes. I mean, that's absolutely true. But it also... I mean, when it cuts the damage in half, swords have the lowest damage, and swordmasters have low strength caps. And so it was like, if you were just giving me 5 hits that then let me almost guarantee a couple of crits, that's great. And it only uses until the thing dies. I have no problem with this Astra, actually. Except for I might not have 5 uses left on my weapon when it procs. But when you have last version Astra where it's like, oh, let's cut your damage in half and then have you crit, like, that's just sad. I'm just like, why did you do that? Alright. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so we've taken care of that, but this guy could still run up here, couldn't he? They could get to that position, which makes me uncomfortable. I mean, what, Stefan? Yeah. Yeah. I remember the very first time I played, I gave Mia Astra in Path of Radiance and regretted it. I mean, it looked really cool, and then I realized, like, I thought further about what it did, and I was like, oh. No, that's fine. Alright. Let's heal her up. Yeah, I mean, because Swordmasters proc Adept often anyway, and yeah, it just... I have seen plenty of times Swordmasters get 4 attacks in a combat with Adept proc, so not overly concerned. Equip that, please. Yeah. But see, here I have the best of both worlds in that we've got a better version of Astra, and Mia has that plus Adept, plus cancel, you know, and Vantage. That just sounds, when I think about it, so ridiculous. Vantage, Adept, Astra, and cancel. Okay, yeah. Oh, it can't crit. Ah. Well, that does make it worse. Huh. I don't know. Then it's basically equal to last version's Astra, maybe. I'd have to really think about it to see which one's better. Ouch. How rude. Yeah, and Mia rarely has issues hitting something. I mean, she almost never misses, so... Because, I mean, I think her skill right now is 33 for me. So... I want to break my hammer on these silly noobs. Oh, absolutely. I mean, she can still miss, but it's not, like, with her skill caps and her skill growths, and using swords, which are the most accurate weapon on the base, it's still, she's pretty close to the, she's got to be one of the least likely to miss classes, as far as Bjork at least. I mean, she's not rocking a 48 skill like Tibarn, okay? But, I mean, what do you want me to say? She's not the king of the Hawks, either. Yep, that hammer's gonna be breaking. Nice. Nice. I'll take that. Could use more speed. Okay. Yeah, I was not paying much attention to them. I was like, oh, the generals will be in range, and then... Nope. I could give him a speed wing. He's still doubling most things at this point, though. So... Honestly, I don't like to... as long as they're still doubling, I don't really care what the speed amount is. Unless you're like an evasive unit. But he won't double him, but only Mia will. Well, a few people in my party. Yeah, absolutely. If his speed is not like close to 30, by that point, definitely giving him some help. All right, let's step up here. Wait. Step up here. Let's bring out the real Khalid Bulg and get it done. That's what I want to see. Let's see what I got. Nope, no, that's Shin Kalidbolg. None of that false business. Ah! Ouch. It's alright. It's okay. Alright, let's see if I can, That's kind of irritating. Kind of irritating. Oh, that's a brutal comparison. Persona to Shin Megami Tensei. That is brutal. I can't I can't actually say you're wrong. No, can't really do that. Alright, so we got some issues here. I need to kill these punks and this guy. And those are achievable goals. So let's do it. Alright. Let's test the waters right there. Good. All right. Huh. So, let's move over here. Look at all those ugly people that are getting in my way. But thankfully, they're just archers. And they don't matter against Har. They just tickle him. I am concerned about just way too many people near these. But that's okay. Alright. I am worried about bow wielders. It's triple damage, isn't it? Triple damage. Uh-huh. So if I understand this correctly, that's 32 attack versus her 23 defense making it 9 damage, then tripled. But I don't remember if that's actually right. Because if it's 9 damage tripled, then 1 archer is not the end for her. If it is a different situation to that than that, then I'm in a bit of trouble. 3 times weapon might. Oh boy. Tanith and Sigrun, I pray for your survival. Yeah, okay. Okay. As long as I can live 1 bow shot, I think I'm in a good position. Because they're not in range of more than 1 archer right now. Cute. Who's just a target? Oh, you throw your short axe, it has 0% chance to hit. I will not understand you, AI. No. Punk? Alright, should just be that one that can reach, though. She should survive that. That did much less than before. Last time I did 20 damage. Oh well, I will not look a gift boulder in the mouth, I guess. Yes. But I put enough other attractive targets in the way that if they're not big braining, they're not going to do it. So I was fairly confident it wouldn't happen. Good. That's exactly who I wanted you to go after right there. Come on, impale. Ah, sad face. Alright. We've got lots of fun things going on here. Hey, Har, buddy. I would like you to clear a path. Yeah. That is definitely yeah, if this archer here had decided to go up. Yeah. Alright. Let's step up here and smash somebody in the face. That's just so sad when I see them do no damage to to Shinon, but Shinon, I have to say, out of most of the marksmen, like archers in the series, he's such a bulky one. In both games, like he's so tanky. Let's see what I have here. Okay. Got some things, got some things. So, first step. Let's see. Anybody have anything interesting to steal? Not much, really. Goodbye. All right. Oh, drinking game? That could get you very drunk. Wow, double adept, double cancel? There we go. Yes, yes. That would be a drinking game that I would not recommend. Unless you have a very high alcohol tolerance. I would have to put a disclaimer on my streams. Be like, I'm not responsible for your alcohol-related deaths based on the drinking games you choose to play. Nice flourish there. Outstanding. I have to say, I really love the way Tanith looks as a Seraph Knight. The barding and everything in her black armor with the red cape. Really cool looking. Really cool. Alright. Yeah. We are good to go. Let's... And another one suiciding into the Wodao. Astra. See, now I'm thinking about it too much. There probably would have been a couple of chuckles with goodbyes there, but you are now robbed of the pleasure. That Paragon really helps. Of course, throwing her out in front also helps. Let's use the Wind Edge. I believe in the procs. I have faith. And so I should. Her ranged attack seems to glitch things out with my graphic settings, though. All right. Let's see. Ooh. I don't like that bowman and his thoughts of getting up there and killing my Leanne. I don't like that much at all. I am in fact a bit nervous about that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to rescue Leanne. I don't much like doing that. But it is what I'm going to do. There we go. Come. Now we have blocked off really pretty much everything at this point. Can we... Aw. Yeah, I pretty much expected that. You actually attacked him. I'm sad you did that. But, I mean... farewell. Yeah, that's what I expected. Let's see what is going on. Arc Thunder, huh? Ah, there we go. That's who you should attack. Every time. Charge into Mia. I am appalled, Mia, that you did not get any procs there. No abilities activated. But that's a solid level. Resistance is her weakest point. You're going axe to axe with Titania. Foolishness. Alright, Titania. Crossing fingers. Give me a good level up, please. Glorious. Okay. Not fantastic, but I'll take defense and luck. Skill's also good. Honestly, if they're in the right stats, I'll take a +3 level up as kind of the baseline anytime. There are very few good units where that's not perfectly fine. In my Fire Emblem experience, anyway. There's a 6% chance to crit. Can't do that. Can't do that. So if there was a 0%, I would have gone ahead with it, but... Huh. I'd forgotten that he gets that 5 defense from Ragnar, so he's sitting at 31 defense right now. Which is not quite Gatry's, but, you know, close enough. Alright. I feel it's only right to send in Tanith and Sigrun here at the end. Since they're our latest units and we promoted them and everything. We'll do some sweep up with Tanith and Sigrun. And we'll also get a little healing in, more healing in on Nephany. Alright. So let's clear the way, shall we? Very well. The armor on Sigrun's Seraph Knight looks extremely similar to Alencia from the first game. I'm trying to remember how Alencia's looked in this one. I think it was a bit different than that. Excellent. We'll have a fun time with that. Let's see about taking care of that archer. Maybe. We'll leave it up to skill procs. Take care, Rengor. Have a good day. There we go. Crits. Yeah, I'm not going to do a 4-hour stream today, probably, and well, I might do one more level, but we'll see. This is the first level I did today, right? I seem to have taken forever at it. Long level, I guess. Overthinking things, perhaps. Very well, very well. Almost finished with the level. Haha. Procking Astro when you only needed one hit anyway. To be expected. To be expected. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, what we are going to do is quickly get the XP that we can before we clear this out. Don't want to miss any of that, huh? And you may wonder, like, some of what I'm doing here. When you end a turn adjacent to a unit, you have or to a unit, you gain like support bonus with them, whatever. So you can have supports with them. Okay, duh. And so I'm going to go ahead and move the different units and make sure that they're adjacent to one another and whatnot. The ones I'm building support with. Alright. Pretty confident we can deal with this. Alright. Crossing fingers, Nephany. What do we got? Your level 5 is very solid. Very solid. Alright. Let's steal the concoction. And let's go ahead and see about rescuing. Right there. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to kill this person. We'll use this. Followers of the false apostle, bow down to the miracles of our Savior. As long as the Maiden of Dawn watches over us, we cannot be defeated. I got bad news for you, friend. My bad news is that her powers are no longer functioning. That's my bad news. My death means nothing. The Maiden of Dawn
will bring victory to Dane.
Sorry, friend. Alright. Let's step in and seize. There we go. The Dane army is much stronger than it was 3 years ago.
Yes, by far. Even after the situation turned against them, every soldier fought with valor. Quite impressive. They kept muttering about the power of their general, this Maiden of Dawn. The soldiers seem obsessed with her.
This might sound strange, but think of it like this. They believe in her as much as you holy knights believe in the apostle.
I understand. They are formidable and deluded, then. I shall use caution.
Tanith is great. Micaiah, it's over. The front line is broken. The apostle's army is crossing the bridge.
All right, then. Order a retreat.
What? No, are you a simpleton? Just destroy the bridge!
Inspector, with all due respect, Dane soldiers will also die if we destroy the bridge now.
Those are called acceptable losses, my dear. And any losses suffered by your men are acceptable if it means stopping that army. As a representative of the Senate, I will not allow you to retreat. Fight to the last man!
Inspector, while I respect your opinion, the final decision is up to me, as Commander-in-Chief of this army. Soth, order the retreat. Get those men out of here before they're routed.
Insolent little brat! How dare you disobey my orders? We could always leave you here while the rest of us retreat, Inspector. How's that sound? I will report this incident to both your king and the Senate. Start thinking of an excuse now, whelps.
Pompous fool.
Well, I'll go order the retreat. Micaiah?
I'm sorry,
Don't move, I'll be right back.
What's happening? I was doing so well for a while. I feel like fog is clouding my mind. Am I losing my powers? Funny. I always wished that I didn't have this farsight. It often feels like such a burden. But this clouded vision seems so strange. Now I miss the clarity. Ironic, isn't it, Yune?
It is indeed ironic.
What's wrong, Raphael? I sensed something strange. It just came out of the blue. It was some sort of voice.
My brother, did you just call for me?
I did not. You heard it too, Raisin. What's going on here? What was that voice? I don't know, but it's calling for us. The voice was coming from the northeast, from the direction of Dane.
I have a bad feeling about this. Let us head for Dane.
Please prepare to leave immediately. I will speak with King Canegus and get permission to leave. I hope nothing has happened to your sister. As do I. All I know is that I must go. That much is certain.
Ah, the herons and their hypersensitivity to all things magical. Let's get ahead to the camp.
Apostle Sanaki's army, with Ike at its head, wins a great victory over Daen at Oribes Bridge. However, Apostle Sanaki elects not to pursue the retreating Daen forces. Instead, she petitions King Peleus for permission to pass through Daen. After waiting for several days, she receives no reply, and Sanaki reluctantly orders a march. Avoiding the heart of Daen, the army skirts along the mountains and makes its way south.
Here we go. Chapter 12. The Price.
Micaiah, what's going on? I heard that you took ill on the field. Are you all right? What happened?
What do you think, genius? Micaiah fainted because you've been pushing her too hard. Oh, so
She's terrified that you won't live up to your expectations. I didn't realize. I am so sorry, Micaiah.
According to the doctor, she is suffering from severe exhaustion. She must stay in bed for a time.
Well, I'm glad that she is all right. Do you think it will take long for her to recover? We must stop the Laguz, after all. Our task is not complete.
Okay, that's it. Are you out of your mind?
I'm getting Micaiah out of here.
At this rate, if the Laguz that we shouldn't be fighting don't kill her, you certainly will.
What? But you can't leave.
Oh yeah? I'd like to see you stop me.
I held out until now, thinking it was best for Dane. I was wrong. We're through with you. Please, Soth, you must reconsider. Micaiah can't leave now.
King Pelias, I agree with Soth. Let Lady Micaiah go. She has done enough.
No, don't leave, please. I'm begging you. I need Micaiah to stay.
Oh, there's a train. I was like, what's that sound?
Pelias, what are you doing? Our army cannot function without Micaiah. I can't let that happen. The army must continue the fight.
Listen, I don't know what deals you've made with the Empire behind our backs, but I won't let you hurt her anymore.
If Micaiah leaves the army, she will die.
So now the king shows his true colors. Pelias, I don't care if you're the king. Threaten Micaiah again, and I'll kill you where you stand. Is that clear?
She won't be the only one to die. You, me, every single person in Dane. We'll all die. And it's all my fault. Pelias, you didn't. You signed a blood pact, didn't you? You signed a blood pact with the Senate after you were crowned. That's why you've been so scared, so terrified as of late. Oh, my son. What is a blood pact?
Micaiah, you should try to...
Please tell me, Your Majesty. What is a blood pact? I swear to you, I didn't know. I had no idea.
And here we get in the stupid stuff. Again, I love so much of Radiant Dawn and Path of Radiance. Story-wise, too. Like, world building, I love so much of Tellius. But when we get to this Blood Pact bullshit, it just pisses me off. Because it's lazy writing. It is such lazy writing.
What could be so urgent that the Empire's messenger would pay me a visit at this hour? Has something happened? King Pelias, please prepare to receive Vice Minister Lekain. What?
How do you do, King Pelias?
How did you get here?
Our Empire's magical research has made leaps and bounds. This rewarp staff is our latest invention. With the staff, one can get to any desired destination instantly. Isn't that just wonderful? Before this lovely little item, we used that ghastly warp powder. It worked well enough, but would completely exhaust whoever used it. What's the use of someone traveling anywhere they wish if they're too exhausted to do anything afterward? It'd take a very strong soldier to withstand the powder's side effects. The rewarp staff solves that problem.
Vice Minister.
Now I've said too much. I just can't help myself. I love innovation so...
If I may, what is the purpose of your visit?
Oh yes, no time for idle chatter. We have a favor to ask of you, Your Majesty. As you are no doubt aware, the false apostle has raised an army of subhumans to reclaim her throne. We require the use of the Dane army to wipe out this upstart Laguz alliance. Would you be so kind?
I'm afraid I cannot deploy my army on Benyan's behalf. My country cannot continue to rebuild while fighting a war. Please understand.
Ah, so you reject our request. Then I've no choice but to watch you and your people perish slowly.
What? You came here to make threats?
The terms of our pact are quite clear in this document.
That's the treaty I signed on the day of my coronation. I don't see how this pertains to...
All will be made clear, young Peleus. This is the same document. You, my naive young king, signed it believing it was an oath of reparation from Benyan. Sadly for you, however,
What are you telling me?
in truth, this wonderful scrap of parchment is a blood pact. Once you sign the paper in blood, you can never break the terms of the pact.
A blood pact? But Izuka said he saw no problems with the terms of the treaty. No, Izuka! No, how could he?
That's right. Izuka is one of us. He found the perfect king who would execute the Senate's will.
I can't believe it. I won't.
You'd better start believing it. You've at least heard stories of the Forbidden Blood Pact, haven't you? It's a marvelous tool used by the wise to control the foolish. A ruler agreeing to the pact is bound to it, absolutely. Once sworn, the pact will punish any transgression against its terms with the complete destruction of his country.
You can't be serious. That's impossible.
Calm yourself, young king, and listen. I'll tell you an interesting story. Long ago, a foolhardy king signed a blood pact with the Empire to take back his lost kingdom. In exchange for his country, he vowed complete obedience. He soon broke the terms of the pact and began to disobey the Empire. Presumably, he didn't understand the power of the oath he'd sworn. Would you like to hear what happened after he defied the Empire's will?
What?
It was quite tragic. One man died on the first day. He was only a peasant, so no one really noticed. 2 more died on the second day, 3 more on the third day. I think you can see where this is going. The wave of mysterious death spread across the kingdom like a contagion. After 30 days, the king finally realized that this was the curse of the Blood Pact, the price of infidelity. He apologized to the Empire and pleaded with them to lift the curse. His plea was graciously accepted on the 100th day. By then, the king had lost half of his subordinates, as well as his lovely wife and a child. That country remained under the control of the Senate for a very long time. I hope I've made myself clear. No matter how you struggle, you have no choice but to follow the orders given to you by the Empire. No matter how noble your motives, defiance against us will result in the death of your nation. This you must never forget. And one more thing. If you're considering seeking aid from outside of Dane, think again. We have spies and informants in every corner of Tellius. We will know immediately if you tell anyone.
Such bullshit lazy writing. Let me get this straight. Everyone in Dane will die if you disobey the Senate?
What a heavy burden! It cannot be!
Show Mother the mark of your pact. It's true. This is the mark of a blood pact. My son has been deceived.
Oh, give it up. You expect us to buy that ghost story? It's just something to scare little kings into eating their vegetables. Before you go shining Benyan's boots, get some proof of the Senate's claims. We've done enough here. Micaiah, let's go. We'll let them find out if that story is real or not.
It's all true, sir.
What?
King Peleus and Queen Almeida are telling us the truth. It's hard to believe, but I can see it. My power hasn't gone away. It was just weakened from exhaustion. This is all so horrible. Now Dane can never be free from the Senate's leash.
Even if it's true, Micaiah, that doesn't mean you have to go to war again. We could leave Dane.
But without me, who would hold our forces together? Leaving the army would be the same as abandoning the people of Dane. I won't do it.
But
I'm Sorry, everyone. I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
King Peleus, what then do you propose we do?
Why, obey the Empire, of course. We have no other choice in the matter. As long as I follow the Senate's orders, no one will die because of me.
Oh no, a whole bunch of motherfucking people are gonna die. No, I can't accept that. We've finally wrested our country back from the occupation forces. I'd rather be dead than have to bend to the will of the Empire. What are we, dogs? And now that Ben-Yan is ordering Dane troops into battle, we are treated as disposable pawns. Many Dane citizens will die of this pact, whether we obey it or not.
It would appear that I have been crowned king during the last days of Dane. Follow or fight, the result is the same. We will be destroyed. With all due respect, Your Majesty, we can't give up. What? You heard me. The only way to really be doomed is to give up. Micaiah, there's no way out of a blood pact. None. What do you suggest we do? Look for a way out. I know Duke Lycaon says the pact can't be broken, but of course he'd say that. King Peleus, you have the resources of an entire country to draw on, and the best of reasons to do so. Check the Royal Library, check the archives. Somewhere, I'm sure you'll find something. Just don't give up. Micaiah, forgive me. I was so overwhelmed that I let myself give in to despair. But you're absolutely right. We can't give up just yet. We have people to save.
Unfortunately, we don't have much time. Ben-Yan will not put off triggering the blood pact until after we've found a way to break it.
We can make time. If we take on the Empress and the Laguz forces, it'll look as if we're obeying the Senate. In the meantime, you can research the pact. All right, I'll start immediately. Just give me as much time as you can. Of course, we'll do our best to hold them back, whatever it takes.
I get more and more frustrated the more I read it, because it is such bullshit writing. I'm gonna let a tiny rant through here. So, again, I do narration for novels. I do audiobook production. That's what I do for a living. And I can tell you right now that is terrible writing. It's terrible storyboarding. The plot is so messy because there are several things that are put in there that are huge, ridiculous assumptions on power scale. Like, so we've got this scrap of paper, right? And even if it's magical paper, right? The blood of the king, right? A tiny bit of blood from the king on this scroll that he signs without knowing what he's signing, right? So it's got the legalese of today's law stuff. Binds the entire country and will destroy the entire country if it's not followed. Like, I don't care whether you're talking about D&D or Final Fantasy or Lord of the Rings or so many different things. Magic on that scale is just at the beck and call of the Senate, right? It's just, they can just do that. That's so crazy. It's so crazy as to beggar belief, because we have seen crazy powerful magic, but this magic is the magic that would kill hundreds of thousands of people, right? Based on terms that are really, really loose and controlled by the Senate. Like, they can just activate it and start killing hundreds of thousands of people, if what they say is to be believed, right? It just, it makes all rules of magic look really, really, really bad. Plus, really what they needed, what they were wanting, was a reason for the Grail mercenaries and the Dawn Brigade and Dane and these people to still fight. And instead of coming up with a compelling reason, right, or changing the story to where, like, you were fighting more of the small battles, right, and like, there's tons of ways they could do it where it wasn't the lazy Deus Ex Machina of, oh, well, we're fighting because Magic MacGuffin made us fight. We have no choice, right? It's just, oh man, I can't even express how lazy that is. It's just terrible.
Just bad. It's just so bad. So bad. Getting all riled up here looking at the ridiculousness that is this plot. And again, up until this last little bit, it really was the Blood Pact where suddenly everything is just bad. Because up until that point, you've got all these machinations of the Senate, and that's great. I'm all in there. All these internal politics in both Dane and Benyon. The different interplay, it's all fine. I don't have any problem with it. It's not perfect, but it's fine. But then suddenly you're like, oh, what's going on here? Just... endless irritation is what that is. Let's grab another vulnerary. Okay. There really isn't much to do. I'll use Torneo. Can use Edward. Volug is fine. Hey, Mr. Darkseed Croc. There we go. Yeah, this game is great. You may have caught me in the middle of my rant about the Blood Pact and how much I hate that story aspect. But that's of course with the understanding that I said, like, I really enjoyed the story up until that point, and just the level of that writing just really ticked me off at that stage. But it's nothing against the rest of the game. I really like the rest of the game. Just that thing just got steamed. Alright, Micaiah needs more weaponry. Nice. Light and Shine. I was like, I thought she had stuff. And let's have a restore for her. Excellent. So, do you have more daggers? Should be fine. Alright. People trying to get a hold of me. Alright. Let's see what I've got as far as some skills. Do I have any skills to... Yeah, I've got Savior and Imbue on Soth, so that's mostly because everybody's bad for Imbue. Imbue might be good to throw on Torneo. He could use it. He could use it. Because almost everybody else is just a horrendous choice. Yeah, let's remove Imbue from him. And see what I have for other skills. I'm going to give him pass back. And then they can't lock him out. And I'm going to put Imbue here with Resolve and Imbue. Now, the issue with Resolve... Oh, man. When it has less than 20% of its hit points left? I think I'm fighting against myself with that skill there. Oh, you don't like the Grail Mercenaries? You prefer the Dawn Brigade? Huh. Let's level him up a little bit and get him a good level up. I really like Micaiah and Soth. I love Nyla. But with that being said, man, that's sad. I don't intend to use Tornado at the end, so it might be worth it to do some things. Yeah, I love Micaiah and Soth. There are some good members like Zehark and Tornado here. But a lot of the rest of them I don't actually like much, as far as the Dawn Brigade. Volug is cool. But, I mean... we're all welcome to enjoy and love the characters we love. Let's see. Alright. Let's go ahead and save. This level's going to be a brutal one, I'm sure. Gonna double check and see what I've got here. I've got 2 Master Crowns. I could Master Crown Torneo, which would definitely make him better. I feel like I wouldn't be losing out on much with him, really. So this one where if he was close to capped on speed, I would definitely Master Crown him. Because he's so far from promoting again. I've got a bunch of bonus XP. I might do something with him here in a minute. Yeah, let's do some bonus XP. Let's strengthen these guys up a bit. Yeah, I honestly wish I could have had more time with Alencia, for example, because I really love Alencia. But it is what it is. Okay. I don't need to cap anything more, but I am going to toss one more level at him. Because... I mean, it would be great to cap speed, but I think he'll be fine speed-wise. After the promotion. And he's capped on hit points, strength, skill, defense, resistance. Yeah. At this point, I'm just fighting for that extra 2 speed. and his luck is good, so not going to waste anything more there. Micaiah's doing really well overall. Her speed is so low, though. We're going to give Tornado a little bit. And then I'm going to use a Master Crown on Soth and a Master Crown on Tornado, and that should put them in both really good places. Unfortunately, Tornado is kind of middling there. That defense is so low for a general. That's alright, that's alright. Alright. Let's go ahead and promote Soth. Wait, I can't use the Master Crown on Soth? Does he got a storyline promotion? He does, doesn't he? Oh man. Oh man, that's irritating me. Really? That's I think my biggest frustration when it comes to Lord type characters, is how they're like, oh yeah, they're great, and you can't promote them until way later than everybody else. All the storyline point things. It's like Ike in Path of Radiance could have promoted way earlier than Chapter 18, but it is what it is. Emulator chugs on promotion. Yeah, this game is actually the reason why I bought a Wii U was for this game originally, way back when. And in fact, I played a total of 2 or 3 other games for the Wii U ever. So that probably tells you, you know, I think the Wii, or not the Wii U, the Wii. So, thanks for the follow. But yeah, I love the game a lot. It's great. Alright, we got Luna now. And with that boost in stats, we're now at least able to compete, I feel. Oh, this level's going to be brutal, because we're actually facing the Grail mercenaries I've raised. Oh my. We're so weak compared to them. So unbelievably weak. Let's see what we can do to maybe get a weapon that's worth using. I can't forge any weapons, which is a bit disappointing. Alright, let's see. Soth has a couple of vulneraries. Let's see. Let's take a short spear and a short axe. Alright. Excellent. I'm going to go ahead and save, and we're going to move on. And I'm just going to try to survive this silly map. Get as much XP as I can for Tornado, Micaiah, Soth. It looks as if the Apostles' forces are using this road to avoid a head-on confrontation. I guess we were right in assuming that they don't necessarily want to fight. Micaiah, are you still set on this? Are the rocks ready?
Yes, they're in position.
General Miles' forces have encountered General Ike's Laguz forces. The battle has begun. The decoy operation succeeded. The Apostle and her holy guards are heading this way. All forces, get in position. Our target is the Apostle. We will attack her while General Ike is distracted. If we let her through, her army will cross into Benyan. That will surely anger the Senate, and the Senate will move to destroy Dane. We must fight with everything we have, so that Dane may live on. But, Micaiah, is this really necessary? Can't we avoid all this fighting and somehow pretend to obey the Senate?
Micaiah, it was you more than anyone else who used to hate plans like this.
The Apostles' army has incredible numbers. We wouldn't stand a chance taking them head-on. They would march right through us. We need to give Peleus more time, but if we hold back, the Senate will know we're up to something. For now, let's just try to draw this out a bit and stop the Apostles' army.
Lady Micaiah, your strength moves me. I shall not falter.
Micaiah, all right, let's do it. Let's do it for our friends and for our country.
We have visual confirmation on the Holy Guards. They're heading this way.
Tell ya. Let's check and see what the situation is. Oh boy. Oh boy. So I promoted her to a Seraph Knight, so she's doing well. Kieran is failure. We don't care about him. He's complete failure. Tanith is also a Seraph Knight and is a beast. So those are problems. Who else is here? Oh boy. Okay. Doesn't look like there are too many that are super nasty. We've just got Kieran. There's a lot of enemies though. If I have to kill 40, that makes sense. Alright, well. Okay. Let's see what we can do. They're going to charge up there. Alright. Let's not kill all these poor, completely unequipped, unleveled units. Thanks, guys. Volug will be not used. Fiona will be not used. This is the full number we're using. Alright. Let's save and begin. Alright. Let's see. Anybody who can reach him. Yeah, not talking about ranged attacks, so let's switch what he's using to, since he's so weak, we'll use his special weapon. May as well. Let's set up with a delicious little short spear and wait. But yeah, I would say that there's a lot of things I really love about the game. I get a little frustrated with, as I say, that story twist there at the end that I feel is not well written, and that you have such a big cast that there's a lot of units that you really may like, but that don't get a lot of screen time. And so that can be difficult. As I said, like, I love Elincia so much. Elincia is amazing. But you can only play Elincia in a few levels before the end game. And that's frustrating, right? But for all the bad, there's an awful lot of good. There's an amazing cast of characters, which is what I just said, but the other spin. And there's a lot of fun maps.
There's a few that are kind of slogs, but there's a lot of fun maps. And I love the different Laguz units are a lot of fun, so... Oh, you're an Ilyana fan? Yeah. She's she's quite a character. It's always sleepy and always hungry. And she's very cool. She's very cool. Not my favorite character, but like I say.
Blast! We're being ambushed. I should have known. What is happening? We're under attack. We will engage them now. Please, stay inside the carriage, Your Majesty. Someone, go tell General Ike. Plop, plop, plop.
Tripping over my tongue. Yes, Seahark does give her food all the time. But yeah, I would definitely say in Radiant Dawn, Ilyana is very, very usable and a great character. She's a lot of fun. And really, in Radiant Dawn, one of the nice things, I think, is that there's there's a lot of characters that, even if they're not the greatest characters, you're going to have maps where you'll want to use them because there's a limited unit selection for specific sections. And then there are characters like Ilyana and Har and some of these that you can use through most of the game. They're available in so many maps. So... But yeah, this particular map, I'm honestly not too concerned about. I'm just wanting to end quickly. And that shows that unlike what you were, your statement earlier leads me to believe that you are a big fan of Micaiah and the Dawn Brigade, and I like them fine. But I just find that the vast majority of them take a whole lot more investment and work to make good than the Grail Mercenaries. And I'm also a huge Path of Radiance fan, so I really love the Grail Mercenaries because they're the main, unit in that, the main group, the only group. So yeah, that's why, even though I do like the Dawn Brigade, I generally prefer the Grail Mercenaries. And so on these maps where I'm forced to play as Micaiah, I'm like, yeah, I like Micaiah and Soth, but I would rather just pull them into the Grail Mercenaries and have us fight together. Well, what I'll say, I think that most of the Dawn Brigade, if you look at, for example, their average stats at max level compared to the other people in their job, they're all pretty comparable. The issue is just the amount of investment it takes and how intentional you have to be to get them there. That's my problem, right? Because as you say, Fiona and Meg are pretty terrible. But if you can get them a few good level ups early and start to make them more usable, you can totally beat the game with them. There's not that problem. And, if you get some lucky level ups or you're very particular about resetting or save state, load state, if you're using an emulator, to get them some really good early level ups, then they can snowball just as any unit can. And so they can totally be usable. It's just... at a certain point, for me, I look and I'm like, yeah, I could do that, but let me use Edward as an example. He's one of the better Dawn Brigade units, generally speaking. but Ed is a unit where by the time you get Zahark, you would really struggle to have Ed be as good as Zahark by the time you get Zahark, because you get Zahark as a level 3 Swordmaster. And that would take serious work to get Ed to that same point by the time you get Zahark. And even though Ed and Zahark are roughly comparable in the end, there just isn't a lot of reason in my mind, unless you really like Ed or dislike Zahark, to use him over Zahark. Because Zahark just takes a lot less investment, a lot less work to use. But again, that's kind of the point I'm making, is that the Dawn Brigade is full of units that are usable, but they usually take more work, and that makes it a bit frustrating, right? I need to pay attention. And it's really the same with, like, you get Meg, and you do get Torneo, but unlike Zahark, Torneo isn't usable in a bunch of the Dawn Brigade maps, and so you could totally use Meg. She would take a good bit of work. Meg kind of fills the same role as Nolan, though, which is somebody to chip the enemies down and to take a beating. But Nolan is kind of, in my opinion, Nolan is better at that role. But, yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, if you take half shift off Volug and you let him just shift normally if you have enough Olivi Grass, then he is really, really dominant there. I mean, he's not Nyla or the Black Knight, but of course he's not. But he's available all the time. So yeah, Volug is. I mean, this is the way the Dawn Brigade kind of goes. Is your first few levels are fairly challenging because anybody dying is a game over. And most of the Dawn Brigade are fragile. Even if they're decent offensively, they're fragile units. For example, Ed here is still fragile. And his evade is not as high as I would like. So, you end up, until you get Nolan, all your Dawn Brigade people are made of paper. Then you get Nolan, and then right after that you get Soth. And you can just have Soth and Volug carry you the rest of the maps, pretty much. And then you get, in the end maps, you get Nyla and the Black Knight you can use, and they carry you the rest of the way. So that's one of the things where it's kind of funny. In most of the other parts, you have to use your units and use them well, whereas the Dawn Brigade you only have to play with for like 4 maps, and then after those 4 maps, if you want, you can pretty much ignore all the members and only bring Soth and Micaiah. So it's a weird... The Dawn Brigade section, part 1 of the game, is kind of strange, honestly. Yeah, it's hard to explain. Because there are strong units in other parts of the game, but, I mean, no other final level, well, at least the final level of the part 2, where you're, in Elincius Gambit, you don't have anything even close to Nyla or the Black Knight there. Har does really well if you put some bonus XP in him, and Elincia herself, if you avoid archers, is quite good. But still, to compare to Nyla or the Black Knight, no. I mean, Nyla and the Black Knight are immortal and can just clear the entire final level themselves. To me, though, like, unless you're playing at some kind of crazy challenge, if you're just doing like what I'm doing in Radiant Dawn right now, which is a normal playthrough, I'm not doing any big challenge, then play the units you enjoy. You can beat the game with pretty much any unit. So playing the units that you really love is going to give you a much better experience, in my opinion. Because you can beat... I mean, I have not beaten every Fire Emblem game, but I have beaten every Fire Emblem game released in the West except for New Mystery of the Emblem. And I have beaten all of them without, like, on normal mode, without having to resort to any crazy fancy things, you know, because you can. There's no need for you to do those things. Let's see here. See, the funny thing is, I love Fiona's skills, and I just steal her skills. But I love Fiona as a character, and I dislike her as a unit, because I don't think she's very good. But at the same time, she is, like, you can use her, but I am worried about getting Edu-chan here killed. I really am. Very concerned about getting him killed. Not going to use him. I really struggle in the first map when you get Fiona, or the one right before you get Fiona, where she's an NPC and carrying all the civilians. I really like to save all of the knights and the civilians, and that is a pain. That is a pain, because their AI doesn't cross the bridge as early as I'd like, right? On that map, it's frustrating because you can use shove and different things to, like, on the second turn, clear out the bridge so they could ride across. But they don't. They stop on the other side and then get caught up to, and yeah. It's a bit of a mess. So is Radiant Dawn your favorite Fire Emblem game? Or how many have you played? I do feel like just tossing. If Micaiah had the equivalent of a good Nosferatu tome that she could use, I would totally toss her out there and let her kill all of them and leech the health back by her attacks, gaining bunches of levels and clearing the map quickly. Oh, excuse me. Perdono. Alright, let us begin. Welcome back. So while you were away, I was wondering if Radiant Dawn was your favorite Fire Emblem game and how many Fire Emblem games you have played. Or similar ones, like there's games like Der Langrisser and stuff like that that are a similar genre. I keep yawning. Yeah. Yeah, I think... I can't remember, like, 100%, but I feel like, if I'm recalling correctly, 7 with Lynn was my first Fire Emblem game. It's been a long time, so I don't remember for sure. But it was definitely one of the very first that I played, and I had a blast with it. I love the 2D sprite animations, especially some of the crit animations. And I love the generals, how, like, when they attack with their axe, their lance, it, like, fires out, and then they use a chain to, like, pull it back, which is really cool. But, yeah, I really enjoyed 7. 7 was great. I loved Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn. I really have a hard time choosing a favorite. They're all their own thing to me. There've definitely been a few where I haven't been as enthused, but I think probably in general my least favorites were the Fates, Fire Emblem Fates 3 games. I have them all for my 3DS, but I didn't even beat the third one, because it was Conquest, Birthright, and Revelations, and I played them. I did Conquest first, Birthright second, and then I got to Revelations, and I think I only got about a third of the way through. And I actually, that's one I haven't beaten. The story was so badly done. Like, it was supposed to be the one that tied it all together, and I just got so fed up with it. That one upset me. But the other two I enjoyed, the Birthright and the Conquest one. But, yeah. Alright, where we at? 23 enemies. Oh, he can pass through. That's good. Yeah, I gave him pass. I'm gonna be a bit risky. I'm gonna do a battle save right here. because I want to clear this map faster. Is it bad that I don't care a whole lot about leveling these guys? Yes, it admittedly is. But I don't care a whole lot about it. So I'm going to try to get him out here and have him kill a bunch of people. Alright, we're gonna move up here. I'm running out of soldiers over on the place here, but that's fine. No worries, no worries. I'm really hoping a bunch of people suicide into Soth, but I'm not counting on it. Should definitely have some food after this map, though. Maybe back later this evening and doing more streaming, because I'm moving towards part 4, don't you know? Yeah, I'm a bit easy to please. I get very critical, and if you just listen to my rants, you might be like, oh, do you enjoy games? And the answer is yes, I do. Like, I enjoy, I had that complaint about Fire Emblem Fates Revelation, and I didn't beat it, but the reason wasn't that it was so bad that I couldn't beat it. It was literally that I had basically done a completionist run of Conquest, a completionist run of Fates, and then, of Birthright, and then I would try to immediately after that do a completionist run of Revelations, and I just had too much. Like, it didn't draw me in quite enough, and I had played almost the same game. That's an exaggeration, but with a lot of the same characters, 2 huge playthroughs. So, but I mean, I can be critical of a game without, while still enjoying it. There's lots of, for me, basically anything I love, if I don't have a criticism, I'm probably not paying enough attention to it. I'm not enjoying it enough for me to care, right? So. Yeah, no shamans, dark mages. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Like, I thought it was Fire Emblem Echoes of Valencia, or Echoes Shadows of Valencia. I've never played Gaiden, right? Which was it was the remake of. And I enjoyed it a lot, but it took an adjustment, right? Because there was no weapon triangle, and weapons didn't degrade, and you had this whole upgrade system with weapons and stuff. And there was class change system, but not, like, it was weird. There was a lot of things that were different. So it took an adjustment. Once I adjusted to it, I had a lot of fun with it. But if I went in and tried to treat it like Fire Emblem 7 or something, well, that would have been absolute misery. And I also admit, like, if a game allows grinding, if it's one of the Fire Emblems that does, then if I'm not paying attention and not being careful, I will end up grinding and trivializing the difficulty on the rest of the game because I get obsessed with, like, getting great levels and you know, growing my characters, and then before I know it, I've ended up making too many, like, my characters are just too strong for the game. And that is not cool. That is not fun. There are definitely some people who are big Fire Emblem aficionados who are really big spokespeople for Genealogy of the Holy War. Definitely. I have not played that one, so I don't have really a lot to say about it. Maybe it's amazing, but I'm not able to really to speak on it. It's like Shadow Dragon was very weird for me to play. I enjoyed it, but like it was just kind of strange. Wasn't what I expected. Trying to think what's the best. Let's see if I switch to Calidbold. I forget which stats up it gives. Honestly, I think that it's bad for either of them to be there. I think they'll just die and cause me to be irritated. I'm gonna do another battle save right there. I do appreciate that, generally speaking, the Fire Emblem games usually have a different mechanic, you know? I think that that's really cool. That there's not, like, they're not the same thing with just shinier graphics and, like, one new thing. There's usually one or two mechanics that are different. For example, Fire Emblem Awakening had the whole pair-up system, which wasn't, like, at first I was a little confused because I'm like, is this just, like, rescue? But it's not at all. It's this huge stat boost that you get, which can really break the game, you know? Yeah, there's just... Each of the games has a lot of similarities you can recognize. There's a lot of similar themes, but there's usually at least two or three things that are different, and kind of give you that different flavor, so that there's enough familiarity to leave you grounded, but enough difference to make it feel fresh. At least that's my opinion. Like, I really enjoyed Three Houses, for example, because it had that whole, like, the whole school thing felt very different. And there was no weapon triangle, which, you know, there have been a couple Fire Emblems to do that, but not many. And there were class changes, which were cool. That's been done in a couple Fire Emblems, but not all of them. So there's a lot of different... and by class changes, I mean, obviously, that you can choose classes, not that, you know... Because every Fire Emblem I've pretty much ever played has at least a lot of your characters able to promote, but that's not what I'm talking about. Alright, let's hope Micaiah survives. I mean, obviously, if she doesn't, then it's game over. Oh, that's not good. Down. They seem to be avoiding Micaiah. What kind of AI is this? Is it because she would kill them? It might be. But... nah. Ouch. Come on, level up. Give me something. Alright, here comes another level up for Soth. Will he get anything? He's capped a lot of stats. Luck, okay. It's a bit irritating. Yeah, I'm trying to think of like games I played before with like fan translated patches. Seiken Densetsu 3, until very recently, never released in the United States, and that was one I very much enjoyed playing, the translated one, fan translated patch. Well, let's see if we can't weaken some things. Welcome back, Chrono Monarch. But, yeah, most of the time I only play games that have come over, that have been localized officially. It's not always that way, but that is my general tendency. Alright. Micaiah will drop the sun on them. Excellent. Alright, let's heal up. Oh, I'm, I guess you could say I'm winning. I'm Dawn Brigade right now. Just trying to get through the level. Don't care too much about what's happening. I'm a horrible, horrible person in that, but, Lamenting how terribly weak, Ed and Leonardo are. I used a crown on Toroneo, used a little bit of bonus XP and then a crown to make him more useful in this level. Nah, everybody's alive. Yeah, you mentioned this one being a nightmare. And I can imagine. Oh man, having to kill 40 units here with 0%.
Yeah, that would be terrible. Terrible, terrible. Maybe put that on while I make lunch or whatever here in a little bit. It's like my goal right here is just to kill as quickly as I can, but it's not going as fast. Okay. So is it just a complete, like, from start to finish recording of you playing through the level with no commentary? Yeah, I didn't bring anybody, but I brought, as you can see, Leo and Ed, but I was just trying to see if they were going to be able to be any good for me, and the answer is no. Up, looks like Leo might die. Probably gonna die. And goodbye, Leo.
How is it that people are born only to die so swiftly? If only I had lived a little longer.
Yes, if only. Is Ed gonna die as well? It's like they actively avoid Micaiah, though, on this level, which is weird. Very strange to me. Alright. See you later, Rengor. Crit on somebody with 1 hit point. Oh, glorious, glorious, my friends. Oh boy. There we go, crit. Alright, Ed, get out of there. Let's get up here. Such scrubathons. I'll just finish him. Finish him! I will drain his soul. Or burn him with a light. That works too. That works too. No worries, friends, no worries. Alright. I'm going to have Toroneo. No. We'll keep him over here. Alright. That's good. Go stab that guy a bit. Poke him with that spear. Nice, nice. We only need to kill like 7 more. That should happen very soon. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I usually watch anything streaming. I watch on my laptop, so or my TV. So I don't. I avoid watching on my phone. I honestly need a new phone in another few months. It's starting to occasionally lock up, and I need to like reset it, like restart it so it'll respond. Irritating. Though with how everything goes these days, it's not like I have the money to grab a new phone at the moment, so we'll see, we'll see. If I tried to watch a stream on my phone, it would probably crash. Alright. Alright. Very nearly done with this level. You can do it. Chop them down. Yeah, Soth has such low stat caps. That's what bothers me about Soth. He's such a beast in the first section of the game. But I mean, look at his stat caps. His defense and his resistance, neither of which are great, right? His strength is also low. His skill is not even that high. His speed is his only good thing, and he hasn't capped it. He was, yeah, until I started feeding him some bonus XP, his speed was lower than his skill. Ugh. His luck is good, but yeah, it just disappoints because there's quite a while where you're like, oh, he's such a beast. And then you start realizing how his defense doesn't get high enough, his resistance doesn't get high enough, his strength doesn't get high enough, especially because knives and daggers are such low damage weapons that you want him to be able to fight things toe-to-toe, but a lot of times he just gets mauled. And it's kind of like Micaiah. Micaiah's stat caps aren't the problem. Like, Soth has really good growths. His stat caps are the issue. Micaiah, her stat caps are fine in most cases, but her growths on hit points and defense in particular are just so bad that unless you get lucky, she's just made out of paper. Anything kills her. Which is a pity, because I love Micaiah. And she can hit like a truck, but even her speed growth is really bad, and so even though her speed cap is decent, she almost never gets to double anything. Even generals, like, she doesn't double them. And if it wasn't for the fact her Thani tome is super effective on generals, she wouldn't be able to deal with them well either. All of those things just make me really sad. Because she could be incredible, and, well, she's not exactly. Oh, that's not what I was attempting. Yeah, that'll be fine. She's not made out of as much paper as she was before. So... Didn't I do 31? Oh, I was in range of Soth. That's what happened. I was like, what's going on here? Well, I'll say that generals in this game are definitely much faster than in, like, Fire Emblem 7. That's not even a comparison, man. These generals are speedy. But Yeah, like, the biggest fear I have with Micaiah, due to her stat growth with speed, is her getting doubled. Like, the chance of her doubling is almost non-existent. But things have started to improve a bit. Ugh. Ouch. I say that, I curse myself. But I mean, you take a look at that. Like, her cap, you can see, is something in like the 26 range. Yeah, probably around 26, 27. But she just doesn't hit it. Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. Give her the resolve skill. And then use sacrifice to put her in the to make her faster and more skilled. That's not a bad idea, since you never want her in range anyway. Yeah. Strange. Alright, we only need to kill one more enemy. I think that'll just happen here in a moment anyway. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I mean, there are ways to deal with it. And that's not a bad one at all. It's like, in Path of Radiance, because of Resolve, the way Resolve worked, it worked on really well on melee characters, tougher characters, because it was only half health, I think it was, and yeah, really good boosts. Whereas here, on her, it might be really good. Sacrifice of Wrath. Yeah. We're in position at the top of the cliff, and the Holy Guards are at the bottom, just as we planned. All right, thank you. There's no turning back now, Micaiah. You have to give the order. Yes, I know. General Mile has fallen to the claws of the subhumans. General Ike and the Laguz Alliance are heading this way to rescue the Apostle. Prepare to move to the next phase. Archers, get ready. There's no more time for doubt. I think a big Hawk King is about to come in and totally fuck up your day. Just saying. What are they doing? What are they pouring down the cliff? No, it's oil. They're going to set us aflame. Apostle, onto my Pegasus. We'll take to the sky. You're gonna get into the archers. Don't let the Apostle escape. Archers, mages, bring down that Pegasus. Oh, such shitty writing. Don't move. I see one arrow fly, and the boy gets a quick lesson in falling. Timarn. Soth, no, please. All units, cease fire. Now. General Ike has reached us. We failed. Micaiah of Dane, listen to me very, very carefully. Tell him to let Soth go. Not a chance. I'm offering you a choice. Surrender now and go home to Dane, or fight us and die. We can't. We won't retreat or negotiate, regardless of what you believe. The only choice we have is to fight. Micaiah, are you insane? Look around. Every single person in your army will die. Do you care that little about them? Oh, who's interrupting? We'll retreat for now. You'd better do the same, and I mean now. I'm not sure how long I can hold my men back. But we can't. Fine. His death is on your hands, then. Sorry, little Soth. Your friend just killed you. Say a quick goodbye.
Take this as a lesson, little Bjork. Next time, there won't be anyone to catch you. General Toroneo, I'll ask you one last time. Talk some sense into that girl, all right? She's losing it. We won't pursue you this time. However, we cannot avoid this war. That is all I will say for now. And Ike, I'm sorry for this. What is going on with you people? What's the situation? It's awful. The Benyan Central Army and the Crimean Royal Knights have been almost completely obliterated. On top of that, the oil that Dane used has injured the Holy Guard's Pegasi, and all but grounded them. Yeah, I think awful fits. Thoughts, everyone? Screamier. Sit down and shut up while the adults talk, Screamier. Gary Stew.
Confusion is exactly what Lacane wants. Dane is merely a pawn in his scheme. But there is one thing I do not understand. Why use such horrible tactics? Oil and fire? What is that girl Micaiah thinking?
Raphael, when did you arrive? Ah, Raphael is here. With Nyla, the best girl. Yeah, I mean, I've said this already in the chat. You probably heard me talking about it, Rengor. The whole Blood Pact deal is just lazy-ass writing. It is bad writing. There's just so many fucking holes in it that it's not even worth... I shouldn't get riled up about it, but I do, because I love good writing. I'm a sucker for a really well-written plot, and not to say that Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn is a super well-written story. I love the world of Tellius, but man, up until the Blood Pact came in, I was enjoying the story, and then when the Blood Pact came in, the first time I played it, I was just like, kind of like, what the fuck, dude? Oh, did the JP Blood Pact was worse? I'll have to look into that. Yep, that's what I thought. Ugh. I mean, it's still a plot device here in the English. Like, it's still an obvious, like, Deus Ex Machina bullshit thing. But at least, yeah, consistency somewhat. Alright. I don't remember how they break the Blood Pact. But if I remember, it's probably something like Peleus has to die, which... I may be a bastard for saying this, but good fucking riddance. Peleus is no ruler. Ah, this is Zelgius and Sephiron.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save, and I'm gonna stop there for this stream. Like I say, I might stream later. I've got, even though it's Saturday, I have a lot of work I still have to do. No rest for the wicked, as they say. Taking over the world is exhausting. So I had a great time chatting with you guys, playing the game, and I'll be throwing this up on my YouTube channel, and of course the VOD will be on the stream on the Twitch channel as well. So I hope to see you all next time, and until then, take care. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. That should be fun.